Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, the Bitcoin chart continues to grind and dance here on this micro support area. We talked about this support area in the previous video. Not only in the previous video, this is the main support area currently on the daily chart and relevant, of course, also on smaller time frames. It's this 23.6 Fibonacci retracement that needs to be broken next. Basically in order to open the door to lower prices. And yeah, you might say, oh, I don't want the continuation of this correction. The thing is, there's currently no clear bottoming structure here that would give us a decent setup on the smaller time frame for higher prices. So it seems like the price needs it. It would at least be best, because if we just rally from here again without clear bottoming structure, it probably might just be another corrective rally, and it will just drag on. I think we might need that last flush out here to really complete this correction. It might just happen just now, right? The support level is 61.8K. That really needs to break, and then that could open the trapdoor down to 60,140, which is the next downside target. Possibly we will reach 57,500 even. The idea is that we are now in this, obviously in this white count. We talked about that in the previous video, WXY, and in the Y wave ABC. There are a few variations of this count which could play out, different ones. Don't need to go through them all. It doesn't make a difference in the short term. Could even mean that this is actually not a Y wave down, but a C wave, and we have a 1, a 2, a 3, just a very large 4. And then the wave 5 down would be, something like an ABC structure or something. Does it make a great difference? No, maybe just on the micro level, but we should still go lower. At least that will be my expectation, as long as the price holds below the previously communicated micro resistance, which is here between 64,625 and 65,946. But as previous updates, we could get a little rally into the micro resistance area, but as long as we stay below resistance, this is my preferred count. I could also tell you that we have a good chance of a bounce short term maybe into the micro resistance area, but I don't see the high probability for a larger bounce. Again, it's all possible, but first of all, I would want to see the price test resistance anyway. And in the current microstructure, given that we've seen a 5-wave decline of yesterday's high, I'm looking at this as a 5-wave move to the downside. Zooming in a little bit, it's a 30-minute chart already anyway. You can see that the market seems to be suffering here and, grinding its way lower and lower. We are already at these previous lows, shows weakness. Any bounce here so far was corrective in nature, and the market couldn't form higher highs. So just lower highs, lower lows at the moment. Maybe this is going to be another lower low. It's still possible this wave 2 extends a bit, okay? That's possible, but for now, the downside pressure remains. And as I said, a break below that sort of 61. We can even, here on the smaller time frame, it's these previous swing lows, 61,640 should open the trap door for lower. And this wave 2 doesn't even need to be any stronger. I mentioned that in the last video. Remember, we had an A wave overshooting B to the downside, C wave up. That can be enough, basically a flat structure in which the C wave doesn't need to extend beyond the A wave high. So if the third wave starts from here, where should it take us? So next support is 60,140, but with the data we have, we can already calculate a possible target for the third, and I would normally want to see as a minimum, just looking at the microstructure, the 1.236 extension reached at 58,510. Okay, maybe even a bit lower. But then again, I'm not super confident that this is a C wave down. It could just be that 5th wave that I just showed you, and this was not a B wave top, but a 4th wave. Then it's just an ABC structure that's forming here, and one more low might be enough. We might not see that additional 4-5 pattern. Therefore, I added earlier today here on the chart, like with question mark, the low. Could this be the lowest point down here? So it's worth watching for that. But for now, there is no setup on the long side. I can see potentially a bounce in this larger wave 2 correction if we get it. But for now, I'm watching for lower, maybe today, tomorrow. Yeah, not much more to add. It's just a quick intraday update. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.